The airport was packed with rushing feet, rolling suitcases, and endless announcements. Amid the chaos stood a little girl, alone. No one holding her hand. No one guiding her. Just a small pink backpack and a teddy bear with a missing eye. She wasn't just another lost child. She was on a mission. And when security stopped her, they had no idea what this little girl was hiding. Asterisk at Eastview International Airport. Officer Daniels had seen it all. Rushed travelers, forgotten passports, even the occasional dramatic breakdown at the security checkpoint. But nothing prepared him for what he saw that morning. A girl. Alone. No more than 10 years old. She stood silently in line, tightly gripping the strap of a worn-out pink backpack. Her eyes were wide, not with wonder, but with fear. Her hair was messy, like she hadn't slept. Her shoes barely fit. Yet she held herself with a kind of quiet strength that didn't belong to someone her age. Daniels approached her slowly. "Miss? Are you with someone?" he asked gently. The girl shook her head. "No, sir." "You're traveling alone?" "Yes." He knelt beside her. "What's your name?" "Emily Carter." "Where are you going, Emily?" "San Diego," she said. "To find my dad." Daniels blinked. "Your father's in San Diego?" She nodded. "I've never met him, but I have his name. His address. My mom, she passed away." She said it so quietly that Daniels barely heard her. "I'm sorry to hear that," he said softly. "Can I see your ticket?" She handed it to him. One way. Paid in cash. No guardian listed. No airline escort service arranged. Daniels stood up. Something wasn't right. "Emily, I need to take you aside for a few minutes. We just want to make sure you're safe." "Okay." She nodded again. Inside the small TSA interview room, Emily sat on the edge of her chair, fidgeting with the sleeves of her hoodie. Officer Rodriguez entered the room with 2 cups of hot chocolate. "You okay, sweetheart?" she asked. "I guess," Emily replied. "Can you tell us more about your trip? How did you get here?" "I took a bus to the airport. Mom died a week ago. I stayed in the house. Then I found a box under her bed. It had letters. Letters for a man named Luke Harrison. She wrote them years ago, but never sent them. She said he's my dad. So, I want to find him." Rodriguez and Daniels listened in silence. Daniels opened Emily's bag with her permission. Inside was a teddy bear, an old phone, 2 peanut butter sandwiches, and a stack of handwritten letters. The top one read, "To Luke, if I'm gone, and she finds you, please take care of her." Daniels read it slowly. It explained everything. That Emily's mother, Claire, had fled a dangerous relationship before Emily was born. She loved Luke, but before she could tell him about the pregnancy, he was deployed overseas. She disappeared from his life, on purpose, not to hurt him, but to protect their child. She raised Emily alone, in hiding, always moving. No school records, no digital trace, just survival. But cancer caught up with her in her final days. She told Emily everything. Told her to go find the man she once loved. The man who never knew he had a daughter. "Where did you get the money for the ticket?" Rodriguez asked. "I sold my bike," Emily answered. "And some of Mom's books. And the necklace she always wore." Daniel stepped out to make a call. He dialed the number written in one of the letters. It rang twice. "Hello? Mr. Harrison?" "Yes. My name is Officer Daniels. I'm with airport security in Eastview. Do you know a Claire Carter?" There was silence. "Claire," the voice finally said. "Yeah, I knew her a long time ago." "What?" "She passed away last week. She left behind a daughter. Her name is Emily." There was another long silence. Then a gasp. "Claire had a child?" "Yes, sir. Emily is here. She's trying to get to San Diego. To find you." "Is she okay?" "She's safe. But she's alone." Daniels paused. "She says you're her father." The voice cracked. "Where is she?" Daniels gave him the details. "I'm getting on the next flight. I'll be there by morning. Please don't let her leave." Rodriguez entered. "Child services is on the way," she said. Daniels frowned. "I just spoke with her father. He's flying here tomorrow." "Doesn't matter," Rodriguez said. "She's a minor with no guardian. They'll take her into foster care until everything's sorted." Daniels looked through the window at Emily, now fast asleep, curled up on a bench in the waiting room, her teddy bear under her arm. "She doesn't need foster care," he said. "She needs a family. It's not our call." Daniels didn't argue. But that night, he stayed at the airport. He watched over her, made sure she was warm, made sure no one took her away. The next morning, Just after sunrise, a man in his late 30s rushed through the doors, eyes wide, breath short. Daniels recognized him immediately. Mr. Harrison? Yes. He pointed to the girl. She's right there. Luke took a step forward, then stopped. He couldn't move. He just stared. Emily woke up. Her eyes met his. She didn't know what to say. Neither did he. But in that moment, they both knew. She ran into his arms that he dropped to his knees. They held each other for a long time in a DNA test. No papers. No proof. Just love. Later, all the paperwork would be sorted. Custody, tests, records. But for now, that didn't matter. Daniels watched them from afar. Rodriguez joined him. You broke protocol, she said quietly. I know. You let her stay? You let him in. Yeah. There was silence. She's going to be okay, Rodriguez said finally. Daniels nodded. Yeah, she will. Emily left the airport holding her father's hand, and behind them, Officer Daniels turned back to the checkpoint, where hundreds of people hurried through, unaware that right there, in a quiet corner, something rare had just happened. That a family had been restored, that a little girl had found her way home, and someone had chosen compassion over procedure, because sometimes the right thing isn't written in a rulebook, that it's written in a child's eyes.